Let's talk this draft. You got it up?
Nope.
All right. Well,
Of course I do.
while you pull it up, I mean, obviously, first pick of the draft, we knew it was going to happen. I don't even know why Chicago took the 4 or 5 minutes they took to send in their
Yeah,
pick.
what the fuck was that? They're like, guys,
Who knows?
Malik Neighbors.
Caleb Williams to the Bears. We've talked about it. We've been talking about it for a month or two. Like we already knew it was going to happen because it happened.
The whole world's been talking about. Oh no, Mikey.
What's up?
Number 31 and number 30 and 31
What?
in the draft. Have you not looked at the draft in the last couple of picks?
No. What?
Do you want to know who got drafted in the first round?
I mean, we can get to it.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I mean, we'll get to it. Yeah. I want to talk about your quarterback, your new quarterback.
Yeah.
Number 2, off the board.
Fucking Mr. Daniels.
Mr. Dan, the real Danny Dimes.
Gonna be honest, haven't seen him throw one ball. Got no idea what he's got. I thought we were drafting Drake May.
I will say that you got to remember.
I thought we were drafting Drake May up until like 2 weeks ago, but
this motherfucker had to play in the SEC. He played the closest thing to professional football in college football.
The only SEC quarterback taken.
Yeah.
And then we're sitting here talking about Pac-12, Big Ten Nuggets, fucking. I don't even know what the fuck Oregon is. Pac-12?
Yeah.
Formerly Pac-12? Whatever. But yeah, no, we've got a mobile quarterback who played for LSU in the SEC against real talent. Wasn't the most successful because LSU just wasn't the best, but
as a Washington fan, how do you you've went through this before. You've dealt with this. Oh, we draft a quarterback. Oh, it's hype. It's like,
all right, I was a child when it really happened.
But I'm saying, I mean, it's just throughout the years of just drafting people and
we haven't drafted a quarterback in forever
and whatever y'all do. Okay, but I'm speaking more in terms of y'all got just your shuffle, the Rolodex, the rotating door of quarterbacks.
Yes.
You're in this spot where once again Washington has a new quarterback. He's the second pick in the draft. I mean, does it feel like are you not wanting to get your hopes up at all? Are you secretly excited about it and you don't want to show it? Are you like?
I'm excited, and I want to get my hopes up. I want to throw everything we got at this kid, and I want him to be good. And we're kind of in a good spot where he doesn't have that number 1 pick pressure. Any quarterback really could have got drafted in this 2 spot. I mean, but everyone was kind of looking at Drake May and Jaden Daniels for the 1 or for the 2 or 3. So there's not too much pressure on him. He's coming to an organization that fucking sucks. He knows he's got a decent bit of receiver talent. Better coaching this year. I don't know. Hopefully they give him all the resources. And again, I've never seen him play. I don't know how fucking good he is. I know he's been hyped up. I don't know.
He won the fucking Heisman, so.
He was we got another Heisman back, baby.
You got another Heisman.
Forgot he was a Heisman winner. Let's fucking go.
Look at us with our quarterbacks in their Heismans. Look at us,
dude. You're telling me this is the next Jay Freaky? This is Jay Freaky right here. Freaky freak.
All right, but I mean, go through it. Number 3,
Drake May, baby, white boy, North Carolina. Glad we didn't draft him. I'm telling you, there's a problem with UNC quarterbacks. This motherfucker's from the ACC. The ACC hasn't produced shit since Manti Te'o.
I was happy for you that y'all didn't draft him.
Is Notre Dame ACC or they're independent?
Notre Dame is independent
in football.
Yes,
I think they're ACC in something else. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, basketball, whatever the fuck. Either way,
but North Carolina is ACC. I know that they suck. Sam Howell, Mitch Trubisky, both from UNC, both weird white guys who stink at football. Probably really smart. That's how they got in.
Yeah, I just don't. There's not. I mean, I'm not gonna just shit on him and just say there's no hope. But as of right now, It's like he's definitely put in a way worse situation than the first two quarterbacks drafted.
Yeah. I mean, Jaden's isn't the best spot. Caleb probably has the best spot you could ever dream of.
Jaden's in a way better spot than
Drake May. Drake May is just Jaden Daniels. I mean, not Jaden Daniels. That's not it at all. He's Mac Jones with a haircut. Like they're the same person.
Mac Jones with a haircut. Yeah, pretty close to it. But then pick 4, from what I saw, they said Arizona was probably going to trade their pick.
I thought they were going to trade. That's what people were saying. Cardinals did what was correct.
Don't call me crazy.
Kyler Murray.
You get a healthy Kyler.
I thought he was going to get traded. He didn't get traded.
I thought Kyler's era in Arizona might have been over, but getting the team up with a guy like who you said might end up being the best player from this draft.
I think he'll be the best player from this draft, yes.
I like it. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Cardinals.
Number 4.
Beautiful. I like it a
bunch
lot.
of spots ahead of his father in terms of the draft. But they interviewed him beforehand, and they're like, do you care where you go? Like, do you want to be up there and the first receiver picked? And he was like, I don't care. No one looks at your draft night. People look at your career. This guy's coming off of his dad, who's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about anybody's draft night. Like, he's got some knowledge up here. He's ahead of his years, this kid. This kid's cool.
Cardinals win 4 games next year. He's having a good rookie season.
He's having 1,000 yards next season. He will have 1,000 yards. Easy.
That's a bold prediction.
No,
it is. I mean,
this guy's a monster.
I mean, but that's like assuming like everything goes well. Kyler's healthy. It's like all this shit is like.
No, I think he could have 1,000 yards with any quarterback. I think he is an absolute monster.
I don't know if he's coming in his rookie year and getting 1,000 yards with Josh Dobbs.
Maybe. With Kyler Murray, yes.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Maybe Arizona fixes their quarterback situation before they decide to put any of these guys out on the field. I don't know.
That would be cool.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Offensive tackle. Don't care.
No. Chargers. Joe Alt. That I wanted him to go to the Chargers.
I've heard of him.
Chargers need a line. They're going to be the fucking bulldozing running team next year with all their fucking running backs there.
That is true.
They have
all of their Baltimore running backs.
Hopefully, they obviously make some type of change at wide receiver or add
or just run with Josh Palmer.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson and Josh Palmer. There you go. I don't know. Maybe reach out, try to get that T. Higgins trade down, or Brandon Ayuk trade, or whatever.
That would make them look way better.
I like the Joe Alt pick.
Number 6, Malik Neighbors, LSU to the Giants. Another. Can they stop drafting receivers? All they do is ruin their careers. All of them.
That's the thing.
All of their careers get ruined.
This is a guy who
Sterling Shepard could have been a good receiver.
3 years from now, he might be going to play with like Kansas City or someone, and he's going to have a beautiful career
if he can catch.
But like the Giants, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm sitting there and I'm projected to be picked by the Giants, and I got the cameras on me, I might not pick the phone up.
Oh no, dude!
I might hit the.
You ever have someone in your family call you and you're like, silence?
I might bitch button the Giants. I'm not gonna lie. I might bitch, but sorry, can't talk.
And then they call 4 times. You're like, hello, my name is Ernesto.
You gotta
stop calling.
You gotta block the New York Giants. They keep calling you on draft night.
Well, it was either that or the fucking Titans. So, Titans were next.
Right.
The Titans were getting the offensive tackle.
Oh man.
But yeah, Malik Neighbors, on the other side of a Heisman quarterback.
Yeah.
Will be going and playing for Daniel Jones. Have you seen Daniel Jones talk? He talks like this. Yeah, we're good.
I just feel bad. I'm sorry that he has to.
Yeah, no, I feel.
Play for him.
I feel like it sucks for him. Titans, J.C. Latham, offensive tackle.
It happened.
I don't know who that is.
They pick up
Alabama.
an offensive lineman after gutting their entire team. Sure, cool.
Like, oh yeah, let's protect Will Levis from himself. I don't know. Who
Himself.
are you protecting him from?
All
He
right,
sucks.
number
If he
8.
had 12 seconds or 4 seconds, he's throwing 30 picks next year. No one cares.
Number 8.
The dumbest pick in the entire draft. Who the fuck spends $120 million on a quarterback and then picks a fucking lefty? Is this a Michael Vick pick? Like, oh, we had a lefty once. The fuck is this? Michael Penix blows, and then a quarterback on a team where you don't need a quarterback.
So you
And
got
you give up getting Romo Dunze when you could have used a receiver.
you got the
Especially a big ass dude like Romo Dunze.
you got the 8th pick in the draft. You just got Kirk Cousins, who's supposed to be your guy.
What was it? 4-year 120, was it?
Something like that.
4-year 160?
Something like
No.
that. Some. Either way, instead of picking up someone like you said, a weapon that they could easily start using next season.
4 years 180.
Bro, they Trey Lance the shit out of bro. Like this is
Oh,
not
dude, beyond. This is worse than Trey Lance.
like this is not.
They at least told Trey Lance he would have a spot.
I mean, if I'm the Falcons fans, I'm pissed. If I'm Kirk, I'm pissed. If I'm
Michael Penix's camp, if I'm him,
dude,
I'm so mad.
If I'm any offensive player in the Falcons, I'm pissed. If I'm
Yeah.
any Falcons player, I'm pissed.
I mean, we were looking at Penix going second, third round.
But we got a top 10 draft pick.
Top 10 draft pick.
We have a quarterback. We have weapons. We can add more weapons. We can buff up the fucking defense. We can do whatever.
We can get another tight end. We could get arguably the best receiver in the draft on top of the best running back that we got last year. What's their other receiver? Drake London.
I still have hope in Pitts.
Of course, no. But I mean, if you had 2 of them,
yeah, I mean it'd be cool, but it's just if you had a top 10 pick and it's like you're in a maybe not win now. Like I don't, at the end of the day, realistic expectations for the Falcons is not being in the Super Bowl next year, but
no, but it's making the playoffs.
Drafting a quarterback for your future?
Honestly, I think they could have gotten off better had they drafted a kicker. If you drafted the best kicker in the draft, you probably could have gotten more out of this fucker. Instead, you have someone who's going to wait until Kirk Cousins' knee blows out again.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you can salvage a season, go 9-7, skirt into the playoffs, losing the wild card. What does that help you with?
And yeah, like I said, if I'm Kirk, if I'm a Falcons fan, if I'm a Falcons player, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know who made that decision.
And they literally let the worst part about it is now we have to see the Bears be good. Because we don't know how good Keenan Allen was going to be. We don't know how good of a season DJ Moore's going to have. But we know Romo Dunze is going to be fucking good. Romo Dunze will be good.
You know how fucking easier it's going to be for all of them?
Especially when you got 3 top-tier receivers on that team.
You know how easy it's going to be for all of them to get open when they're on the field together? And let's just look, I'm just saying. I don't think Justin Fields was this bad.
No.
To where you couldn't have used the 1st and 9th pick to help him. Like, to help build a team around him.
Yeah. You didn't have to, Caleb Williams can play C+ football. And they will still be a decent team. And Caleb Williams will still be praised. He can fucking shit the bed.
See, I don't know if they're going to be a problem.
Huh?
I don't know if they're going to be, next year, a problem.
I mean, they have a potential to be if Caleb Williams is who they think Caleb Williams is. But I think they'll have a decent season just based off of how many good players they have. Now, if they don't, now you're wasting 2 rookies. You're wasting an old vet who you don't have much time left with, and then an up-and-coming top-tier receiver. Plus a decent running back in guy's name I'm forgetting.
Miles? No,
Miles
DeAndre Swift.
Swift, exactly.
DeAndre Swift. I don't know why I was thinking Miles Sanders.
I was thinking Miles Sanders too, and it was
But
not him.
it's interesting. Like to me, I think their ceiling is 7-10 next year.
Yeah,
I don't know if they break the bank and fucking win 10
I
games.
don't know where I'm at with predictions yet with them. I think most of their games are going to come down to what color Caleb Williams' fingernails are, and if he's wearing lipstick or not. So we'll have to take these things into account. Going to have to throw out a lot of prop bets. Probably going to have to talk to some stylists, some nail salon people, see what colors are best for what days, what months, like what holidays. It's going to be tough.
God. All right, number 10.
I guess it's a good pick. The fucking fifth quarterback in the top 10. JJ McCarthy, a guy who I thought was going second or third round, just like Penix. Goes straight to the
No,
Vikings.
I knew JJ
And they traded
McCarthy.
up for
They traded up for JJ McCarthy. I
only
thought
one
he
spot.
was.
But
I mean, he was projected to go pretty high.
this high?
Yeah.
10?
I mean, he was projected to possibly be the one going to New England.
Well, I mean,
I think that's why Minnesota trade. They were like, "Holy shit!" Like, we can trade down and we can make this move now.
I know, but there were also talks of like McCarthy he was on a national championship team, but if we look at the draft talent, he's the fifth best quarterback, fourth or fifth best quarterback, and no one thought that the top 10 teams are all getting quarterbacks. 5 teams got a quarterback in the top 10, and then the 12th pick went to.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you don't think there was. Minnesota watched Atlanta do what they just did. Watched Chicago do what they just did, and they were like, "Yo, we can get like okay." I'm not saying
It's a need.
I'm not saying
it's better than Sam Darnold.
It's not the best move ever, but the pitch sounds a little bit better to Justin Jefferson when it's like we got a first round top 10 quarterback that can be thrown to you next season.
Yeah, we got someone who you can develop with.
Which is the same definition of Sam Darnold, isn't it?
No. Sam Darnold is washed.
No, a top 10.
Oh, a top 10 white
top
boy.
10. Well, no, I said a first round top 10 pick quarterback thrown to you.
Yeah,
that was kind of already their pick.
They could have said the same exact sentence. And
God damn it! That would have worked. Number 11.
Sam Darnold. Where did he go to school? USC.
It wasn't. Was it USC? It was something. I don't fucking know. 11.
Jets picked up a tackle.
Which I'm not gonna
lie.
Good
for them.
I was like, for a second, I was like, ooh. I was like, what if they grab Brock? That would have been super interesting if they grab Brock. But I do like.
But yeah, adding a tackle is good.
Yep. For Aaron, especially after last year. I mean, shit. You could have had no lineman out there, and he was still tearing that fucking Achilles.
And dude, the tackles whose names you can't pronounce, always the best.
Ball the fuck out.
Like the Saints 14 picked Tylis Fuaga.
They made a movie about a tackle because no one could figure out how to say his last name.
Oh her.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it
works.
works.
Whore? Is it oh whore? Yeah, the Jets pick. I wonder how Goodell said this. Olumu Yiwa.
I would imagine Goodell probably takes like he probably practices names.
He's probably practicing.
He may struggle with come the time.
Tell you which name he didn't struggle with. Number 12, Denver Broncos, Mr. Bo Nix. They find their quarterback after trading for Zachary.
So they trade for Zach Wilson, the MILF goat.
Oh God, dude!
And then
that's got to be a terrible name, dude.
They draft Bo fucking Nix, which there was a time where Bo Nix was like, people were like, yo, watch it. Like, remember when Spencer Rattler got hyped?
He was on Auburn.
Remember when Spencer Rattler got hyped?
Yes. When he was on Oklahoma.
It's the same shit. It's like, they're like, yo. It's like, watch
this
out.
Guy.
This guy.
Well, this would Well, Caleb Williams would have been Bo Nix had he stayed another year at USC.
No, Bo Nix has not done shit.
That is neither is Caleb Williams. He said it best. They went 4-7, or they had a shitty record.
Bro, he's faced the most adversity ever. He said
Oh,
it himself.
yes.
He's
What?
he's the number one draft pick. Come on, that is way more adversity than Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah,
That is
exactly. Yeah,
way
waiting a week to get your name called, or
fucking
2 days, I guess.
way more adversity.
Yeah, Bo Nix,
Bo Nix at 12,
13,
13.
Mr. Brockland Bowers
Now,
to the Raiders from Georgia.
like if I'm Gardner Minshew, like I'm hype. I'm like, oh okay, like I'm
Also, because everyone was saying they might draft a quarterback, most quarterbacks is off the board.
a lot of
Gardner
quarterbacks.
is going to be taking this team over, baby.
He's gonna get to play with Devontae Adams and Brock Bowers, which I mean, hey, which it's funny
Brock
because
could be
on draft night they showed like the starting lineup for the Raiders, and it was Aiden O'Connell. I was like,
I pray to fuck he's not, dude.
that's not
Gardner earned his spot, dude.
Yeah, Gardner. I think Gardner did. I don't think Gardner got signed to be a backup to Aiden O'Connell.
No,
I don't think that was the move.
Aiden O'Connell is if anyone was born to be a backup quarterback, it is Mr. O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell. That's a backup quarterback name right there.
That is, and that's what he was until
like
Jimmy Jesus.
Mason Rudolph. Like that is a quarterback that wears a headset all game.
Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah.
I hate Dan Orlovsky.
All right.
He said something a couple days ago. I got so mad. I don't know.
Do me a favor and skip any draft pick you want that you don't think we
Okay, let me try to find any I care about. Latu. D tackle, O tackle, edge, O tackle, Verde. Dolphins select a guy named Chop Robinson.
Yeah, Penn State.
Penn State, yes.
Yeah.
Defensive end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's it's cool.
Yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars select the second best wide receiver from LSU, Brian Thomas Jr. Apparently, he was pretty good.
Yeah, they do have a bunch of like mid receivers, so I mean they could use that.
Lions get another cornerback. Good for them. They just lost CJ again.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay Bucks get a center. Don't know what that means. Packers get an O lineman. Cardinals get a D end. Here we go. Chiefs, Xavier Worthy, fastest man in the league, in the world, ever of all time. From Tejas.
Okay, should we just make their fucking Super Bowl rings now, or do we still have to wait? Like,
you know what we should make? Speed Kills t-shirts.
I mean, we're not doing that, but they get the fastest motherfucker in the draft. I mean, it's like, God.
Which it didn't work out for Johnny Ross.
Which, hey, here, I won't hate. The Chiefs are fun to watch. Like, yeah, this is the fucking problem. They're going to be more entertaining.
They're going to be more entertaining.
More electric plays.
Especially the first 5 weeks when they're like, this guy's the fastest guy out of all these guys?
Dude, I don't know. I don't remember the matchups. I pray to God the Dolphins and the Chiefs aren't matched up to play next year.
Oh, dude,
if they
gobbling fest.
Dude, the whole week is just going to be just conversations about just receivers and their speed, and I'm over it. But no, it's cool. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is going to eat with Xavier Worthy. It's going to happen.
The Callous Cowboys get an offensive tackle.
Yep, there you go. They're all in.
All in.
They're all in, like Jerry said.
They're also in talks with Ezekiel Elliott.
Dude, they're in talks with Ezekiel Elliott?
No one is talking.
Holy shit.
No one cares.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Ezekiel Elliott, his career's over. You might as well just
Which is fine. He's a running back.
That's okay.
I don't understand why these running backs are like, I'm going to play forever. It's like, no, take what you had, walk away. You had a good career. You had a good run.
Not everybody's Frank Gore. and just be a bowling
No
ball
one
for
wants to be
16
Frank
years.
Gore.
Yeah, you know.
These guys don't want to get hit. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know anything about football.
No, I mean I get it. Obviously, you want to play. You want to keep playing.
Yeah,
But
of
just
course.
Zeke has not done anything. I mean, it's just like a toxic ex. You're getting
He
back
will
with your
never.
toxic ex.
Yes,
Like
when you
y'all
just
didn't
keep
work out.
crawling back, dude.
Like
They're both desperate now.
yeah, it's like y'all didn't work out.
Yeah.
You left. Y'all went
Yeah.
your separate ways. You went to a team in an even shittier position.
Yeah.
And
now, what's his name? Zeke is like, dude, you guys did so much for me. I love you. And then the Cowboys are like, you're the best running back we've ever had. They're both lying to each other. They
yeah,
both
because it's
suck.
like if anything, Zeke is going to take whatever he can get.
And the Cowboys are picking it, fucking everything they can find
It's just
to get
sad.
running back. They're both desperate.
They're in the worst because they're in such a bad position. They're recruiting someone that 2 years ago they had to get. It's just like we can't. Like
Yeah,
you
you're like,
gotta go
you
my way.
make too much money, you need to leave. All right, 32. Xavier Legette, South Carolina receiver to the Carolina Panthers. I skipped ahead a little bit because we got 2 picks we need to talk about. I don't know what the Panthers are gonna. I don't care. Who cares? Do you want to hear who you guys got or who you guys could have gotten?
Both.
All right. You guys draft Nate Wiggins, cornerback from Clemson, which is needed. You guys need a corner. That's a great pick. You know who went 31?
Who went 31?
White Boy Ricky to the San Francisco 49ers. You didn't want White Boy Ricky?
Ricky Pearsall? I don't.
You wouldn't want a receiver?
From Florida? I mean, it's cool, but I didn't want a receiver. No, I said I wanted a linebacker.
Well, you got a corner.
Take a DB. I'll take a DB all day. I'll take a DB.
You didn't want a receiver?
No.
The best white boy in the game right now?
No, I don't want a receiver. And I fucking told you Ricky Pearsall was going first round.
You did.
I told you everybody was.
And he went to the Niners.
Oh, he might go third for Ricky Pearsall.
The Niners with great receivers pick up a white boy.
Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. Ricky Pearsall to the Niners.
But yeah, Nate Wiggins is your guys' pick. I don't know who he is.
I like that. Nate Wiggins. I mean, he's a little fast fucking corner. That's what he is.
6'1", 170. Apparently pretty good.
I like it. Yeah, I mean the draft just happened. So like I'm gonna have narratives. I'm gonna come up with questions, is this gonna matter or is this player gonna impact that? But I guess we're kind of just still like really fresh, like the draft.
We're also kind of waiting to not only see the rest of the draft, but see the rest of the moves, see what teams are going to set as their final lineups, because there's a lot of players right now who are kind of floating around.
Mm-hmm.
There's talks about who's going to get drafted. I mean, not who's going to get drafted, who's going to get traded, and who's going to do what. AJ Brown signed a contract, 3 years, $96 million today.
And I mean, like the training camp is right around the corner.
It's coming up, brother, this summer.
Training camp is right around. I mean, it is right around the corner. They're going to start very soon. So, the NFL maybe it's coming quicker than we even realize it.